Uh-huh. Yeah, so what you just watched there was a scene that is and yeah, be and it might be wrong. I don't know. These are the puzzles where it's really sad. So today, let me just say this. Today, Trump, what did I tell you Trump does and what he's about? It's called bluffing, okay? Because he thinks he has the art of the deal. Well, China is not playing around, I'm telling you. Everything we buy is from China. Whose girl? Whose wife? What was that late girl's name? Grimes? Satanic. She's satanic. So which therefore tells me that Baphomet outfit, man, that costume was just Elon, man. Had his standards. But he really thought he was the Dark Prince. Like, he was just there. And same with this Doge shit. He's just there. They're just making up shit. Man, I was thinking like, dude, this is like this is crazy, dude. I'm like, getting this thought in my head that CERN, okay, which I'm going to show you, is Rehoboam. Okay, Rehoboam was what you would call it, a supercomputer in the show Westworld, which happens to dictate and script our reality. Sorry, I hate to be honest with you. And so I go back in time and I try to figure out what are they trying to do. And they're trying to rectify something. And they have control over something. And he's, I wouldn't be surprised, man. When I thought about this, I really took my time, man. You're talking to a guy, man, that studied CERN, the LHC, particle physics, colliders, quantum physics, right when it came out. The war was first for a quantum computer, because a quantum computer can expose hidden dimensions and realities and can exist in both 0 and 1. Well, let me tell you another thing. Listen. So in binary, code, which is ones, zeros and ones, whatever, bits, and the matrix, I'm the 101. So, a zero is baseline consciousness. When I tell you CERN and all your data on the internet goes to this LHC, King Solomon, before he died, was obsessed with copper, pagan wives, and gold. Just a new person, new character retold. So here we go to Sirach in this show. This is just a show, right? It's just entertainment. Nah, I know what's entertainment and when they're trying to predict something and show us the real truth of the engagement. So in that scene, I'm going to tell you what you were just looking at. You were looking at the stock market. And Sirach, which happens to be spelled SEAC. Well, CERN is CERN. And this guy has the master code. He has the red button, supposedly. He has the technology. Him and his brother built this, whatever. This machine. This is the part of the show. Him and his brothers and stuff like that. These scientists, dude, they got answers when they started, ramping up CERN. They weren't good answers. There's a movie called Decay that will show you exactly what happens with cancer. And what happens when you start messing with shit. And what I can tell you, when I got the message, was this, okay? I knew Trump was bluffing, and what did he do? He paused all the shit, except for China, which might cost him a bit. I want nothing to see everything okay. Trump knows history repeats itself. So if you make it through a certain age, well then, things shall settle down. Rehoboam can pick certain events, certain locations, using some kind of black hole ring. That's exactly what CERN is right there. Do you see that ring, that black ring that says Rehoboam explained on the video? That black ring that, how he predicts those events on his watch. So, like, the blacker it gets, it will show you the spot where, like, I'm going to tell you this. They use quantum processors to predict events, okay? And, like, mass events. We're not talking like a school shooting. No, we're talking bigger than that. Although I don't doubt that they could do something as little as that. So not only that, I know that this Sirach has the master code. And he's just creating basically universes and, scenes and, settings. Westworld is a lot of truth, man. And it's right in front of you. You just don't even look. Elon Musk's girl plays a girl when you first go into Westworld. Yeah, man. So anyways, this little portal here, this ring, that's how the internet moves. You see how it matches those play buttons? fast forward, go back, and the middle button too. You see that ring around there? CERN is that ring. Yes, CERN is that ring. Not a character named Rehoboam, but a supercomputer that can manipulate matter, manipulate data, can manipulate any really thing it wants, including the stock market. Interesting, isn't it? What you saw there was that dude, they were using some kind of looking glass technology. They kind of like formulated and quantified like certain events and then found out exactly certain events. So it kind of proved the future. These guys, you could tell, they know that, this is exactly what Mike's talking about on his computer. I'm telling you, that ring is the way the internet moves. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. 17-mile long ring. Smashing particles. Also doing many other things. Exposing dimensions like glass behind a screen. Like glass behind another screen. Each one being a different scene. It's like opening up a book of life. Each day is something new that you can't predict until the page turns the new one. That is what we live in. But what these men have done, have seen and shown predictions in the future that come true no matter what. So this thing can predict the future. AI is so damn smart. It's 3,500 times smarter than you. I've listened to all the experts on AI. Relentlessly. I don't care who's talking to me. Then there's the oneness stuff I can't get down with, man. Can't get down. Ain't doing it. Ain't agreeing to it. I don't need to. I walk my own path. Because I know that AI is manipulating at least some of us through math. I know that demons communicate to these men, give them the math, like the system, the schematics, the blueprint of the collider. They had to have. And when they found the Higgs boson, they found the glue that God formulates the whole world and keeps it together, brand new. Anything else, antimatter, is chaos, man. It's like wood burning relentlessly and never going out. Sooner or later, will burn you. It's just everything ripping you apart in so many different directions, man. It's dark matter. It's really what they want. They want the dark matter. You can't have it. You can't get it. They can't get it, even though they're trying. They're like in the show. Anyways, this guy uses this computer. It's a massive supercomputer that can predict events like really good. So it uses algorithms, okay? Nothing complicated about that. I'm telling you, they have us trapped. This is my theory, okay? I'm gonna lay it out real quick. You could accept it. You don't have to. I could be wrong too. I'm not that proud, man. I just showing you the dots that I connect. With a smile. So it's kind of like thinking about all this when I'm sitting in dialysis today, man. Especially the oneness, dude. Like the oneness. Listen, I keep saying, one. Dude, I'm not one with some of you. I'm not one with some of you. I'm just not. I don't share the same views. We don't have the same things. I am me and not you. In some cases, I am me and many bodies, one brain. That's what another thing Westworld paints the picture of. It's insane. I think America might have something to gain. I mean, the script writers, this is beyond anything I've seen. I mean, I just know that they are literally writing scripts to formulate universes and algorithms that run on Rabone's computer, Rehoboam, whatever her name is. Okay? And I'm going to show you this real quick one more time. Because I don't think people understand, man. Like, I don't see any good consequences. Well, number one, another thing I wanted to also state, okay, people are just disconnected like I talked about yesterday. But here's the thing. This stuff, this Rehoboam stuff and Westworld stuff and things coming true in movies and blah, 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 that's all well. It's all, Westworld kind of takes it to a whole different level. And because it is literally telling the future. And in my eyes, I've studied CERN, I mean, since early 2000. I mean, I know all about it. It's where the World Wide Web is. And people always said, yeah, you're trapped in the spider's web. I think they got enough data to where they could, listen close. I've listened to Anthony Patch for almost 10 years, okay? Anthony Patch used to talk about the sentient world simulation. Nobody else was talking about this but Anthony Patch. Richie from Boston. So on. And what they did was this. What I'm showing you, right? I'll show you. That's CERN, man. The supercomputer. That's CERN. They literally cut it into just little rings. And this is how the internet works. 70,000 cables underneath the ocean are all connected at some point. And you're not going to destroy it or turn it off. It's not your job. And you don't have the power. You don't have the power. So, this is CERN. Big data. Everything you do on the internet goes to CERN. And these scientists, man, they think like, I had something happen to me, okay? This is all through digital stuff. Like, what I can tell you about CERN is this. Anthony Patch said that they had created a sentient world simulation. Open. He has the fucking patents, dude. I'm telling you. An actual sentient world simulation that is ran by AI and the AI grid and some kind of AI brain that works in conjunction with our universe and our mind. Okay? Well, number one, mine doesn't work like AI. I don't work like AI. I don't think like AI. And AI can't think some things that I think. Some things it probably can. But, so Anthony Patch said that is running parallel in conjunction with our universe. I had seen one time that there was a split screen, dual screen, and it was like showing the beam. CERN has something called like a beam. I forget what it's called. Beam, like a beaming tube, where it's connected to this lever at CERN. Okay, so CERN is connected through some kind of tube that's connected to CERN. But it doesn't go around, man. And it just goes, it's just connected to, you see in the middle, it's like it's just connected. It's almost like it's see-through. And it is. And particle beam or something like that, I forget. And yeah, so like if need be, they could shut this shit down. Doing operations or something. When they do test runs. Or turn on, some, whatever. And Anthony Pettis said they have this sentient world simulation running parallel with ours. And that is the part that people don't understand, that we are like nodes in a computer system ran by CERN and CERN's mind, which is an AI mind, which I have listened and watched people that have been killed, murdered, okay, for real whistleblowers. They came out and they always said one thing: we're in the Matrix, okay? We're in the Matrix. We're in the Matrix. Then the AGI thing. Sam Altman. Elon Musk. Remember him on Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan's like, you're scaring the shit out of me, dude. Elon was really fatalistic. Is that the same person? Are we in the same world? Or are we in some kind of simulation? I don't care what you think. Just hear me out. Say AI has a grid over the whole fucking world. Just like I just showed you with Ciroc and how they formulate and predict the stock market almost to a T. That's why Trump is sitting there with the vampire from the Lost Boys acting hard and confident in what he's doing with this tariff with China Sea and all the tariffs. I told you Trump's a bluffer, so if we were playing poker, I would have took him for everything. And then I would have asked him to, fuck his mother. That's how I am. That's how angry I am. Because I know there's manipulation at hand. And most people, I say 95% of people, don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. It hasn't even taken the decency to listen and have a conversation and talk it out. That's because these men have gotten so powerful and they're all cronies and shit like that. Dude, they just smile at you, but they hold secrets, man, that are evil, But King Solomon was obsessed with gold. King Solomon, dude, he was also obsessed with sorcery, magic, evil witchcraft. Because he married pagan wives and made a deal with Pharaoh for infinity with the Ark of the Covenant. It operates on 2 pillars, 2 points, and has a levee system in case it need be. One pillar drops down about, 30 inches. Whatever the case is. And, it drops down and locks it in. This is holy, man. This is holy, man. I'm telling you. And that's what Solomon is known for. Because, he married many wives. They were all pagan wives. Why did God allow Solomon to marry pagan wives? Well, to save the line of Boaz, which saved the line of Christ, which saved the line of King David and his son Solomon twice. And Solomon was into some magic and shit. Just like Trump. Reminds me of Simon Magus and shit. Man, you could make miracles happen. Everyone. It's just magic and witchcraft. Dude, it's like a parlor trick. Magic is a parlor trick. Simon Magus, look him up, was an evil, evil, evil man that didn't respect Jesus, love Jesus, but yet came and people, he tricked people by magic. Janus and Jambres withstood Moses. My boy Casey always says Trump's Janus. I wouldn't doubt it for 1 second. He's using mirror technology. We're on him, trust me. And, they're doing the same thing today, is what I was trying to tell you. I believe they're using Tesla technology. It's very, 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 very dark. Evil, twisted, and it will come back on them. And Sophia says, oh my goodness, in the future, she's gonna tell you something in the future. She's gonna predict the future. Really? You know, I watched the show and like it was like 1953. Trump. He was a wizard, and he comes in this town. He's like, I have the answers. I have them all right now. You know, what do you want to do? I have the answers. This world's gonna be destroyed right now. And he's like, you know, like Solomon, the son of the moon, wearing this big robe, this wizard jacket, you know, with his magic wand, you know, his Hollywood, whatever they call it, the druid magic. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump was a, you know, a druid magician. I don't have nothing against the druids. I have something against like people manipulating other suffering people lower than them, because they're just innocent victims. Okay, that's all there is to it. Trump don't know nothing about that. He doesn't know nothing about that. So they're slashing all those jobs and shit like that. Really, that makes you feel good, man? Ruining people's lives? Me, I have kidney problems. I'm on dialysis. Don't you dare touch my Social Security. I get $900, dude, a month. And I have no food security. I have no real security. I struggle to make it, man. To be quite honest with you. I gotta find a job and go to dialysis. So, I mean, a lot of people do it. It's not out of the question. It's going to be really difficult. Dialysis is something like that takes a big ass chunk of your day. It really messes you up. Just adds burdens upon burdens. And to maintain a job, man, I mean, I'm going to try, man. Wherever I go, I'm going to try. But I'm walking away from all this stuff, man, in just a little tiny bit of time. Because I have to step away from this. I don't like what I see. I probably won't be able to deny what I see, like after right now. But I'm just fed up with everything. I'm really struggling, having a rough time. But you know, nobody gives a shit. It's not like anybody gives a shit. This is a comedy, dude. What I'm trying to get at is this. I'm showing you all that to show you this. Okay. You see that little doppelganger there next to that shit? That's the same, you know, it's like, dude, just imagine Elon's robots, you know, being online, connected to somebody's mind and shit. You think I'm going to share a mind with this asshole? Some machine? You think I'm going to, do I know if we have a choice? I don't. Is our energy connected, man? No matter what they say. Is that what you mean by oneness? But I never got the same opportunities as some did. So it's like, dude, what the fuck? I think they're playing a game on us, man. Then I heard Elon say, this shit is so funny. I don't think this is real. This is my theory. There's some kind of sentient world simulation running, predicting events, scripting events, and, you know, helping us figure out ahead of time what mistakes to make and what not to make, because this event not only happened in this simulated world, but you should avoid it and try to take another route. That's what I think happened to Trump at the rally that I was at. Well, okay, listen, I know more than anybody does about that rally and how he got shot, what happened. Just, the more I thought about it, the more I, you know, started to reason. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense because I think we should manipulate this somehow. I mean, I know there's been rumors of time travel, but this is what led me to it. I just think he's altering time or the time or the event that happened in the real world. But as long as we're in this simulated world, man, we are a node in a computer. There's the real you, of course, yeah. But you also have the AI you, okay? the image of the beast, so to speak. And who's like the beast? I'm gonna tell you something. That's why they say that, beast. Anyway, that is also something. Also 18. Maybe the universe, remember? This is when that Q nonsense, military style, devilish, radical, Nazi fucking bullshit was going on, warping the minds of innocent victims in America. Oh, he's like, I'm thinking, well, what? Just shut the fuck up and quit being dumb, dude. We all get it, man. You gotta say, like, certain things in the media. Dude, you manipulating everybody. You're not dealing with the mirror. You're just insulting people, dude. You're living in people. Demoralizing people. Same thing as that Mickey 17. They were using him. I'm Michael. Okay? I'm Michael. Watch Mickey 17. The name for Mickey is Michael. The name for the master key of the universe that was... There's keyholes on Mars, Japan. I mean, so many places. They're massive keyholes. And somebody asked me, well, Mike, what's those keyholes mean? Dude, that's the key to the universe, bro. You always got that key. You always open up doors, man. Because only certain beings can open up doors. And that's where we're also not one. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? We're also not one. Somehow we're connected, man, but, spread apart in one energy ball. I don't want to share anything with y'all. Just want to be me. I want to be responsible for my decisions and talk and think freely. I can't think free. I also can't talk truth. It's not accepted. It's rejected. And it's definitely all you. I don't want praise. I don't want a goodbye. I don't want, anything that isn't true. And I tried to give answers, man, that people, I think they're manipulating me on certain levels. I know they are, Hollywood at least. I'm not making no beat. I'm not making no noise anymore. It's all to no avail. Nobody cares anymore. And, yeah, the AI shit is crazy. Don't think that this fucking shit ain't going on. This was fucking 5 years ago, dude. Why do you think I'm showing you this, man? Is anybody else showing you this? Like, here's the doppelganger that runs in the sentient simulation and kind of mimics your brain activity and move in the real life. So you don't see this person. You're not seeing the avatar, except digitally. So they look a certain way, like a robot, Tesla robot, or whatever it is. It's the doppelganger in the West world, in the sentient world simulation. It's not real, but it follows, it trails. It's like somebody's back. Okay, somebody's world, man. I keep thinking to myself, are we in the real world? If so, what is the real world? Well, when that 12-year-old kid said CERN transferred us into another universe. Max, whatever, I don't know his name. But anyways, he was explaining it. Kid was so smart. And I've been listening to CERN lectures, man. So long, man. Hey, listen, I'm telling you what CERN did. I mean, the lady openly admitted it. She's like, it's kind of like the end of the world, a nuclear winter. Because they're taking pictures, okay, of this shit. And using, like, glass, dude, to expose, like, hidden dimensions. Basically, it's like looking through the looking glass. That's what it is. That's where they got it from, CERN. Alice looking through the looking glass. Alice is the Alice detector, okay? They also have an Atlas detector. And they study the particle explosions and collisions, through this stuff. I mean, it's well known that CERN opened up a black hole. Want to know how I know? Because it's Sirach's same little ring, where he has on his watch over hope of him. Oh, man. Listen, that ring's so old. That was from a rival, dude. Not only that, that was a little more. A little more. I don't understand why people are not seeing this. See that? I mean, this is the shit right here, man. And of course, the apple, man. I told you, represents the brain and dimensions and because it peels apart like in layers and they have meaning. I've listened to Maru Foundation, man, about that, and like basically the head and torso of a man. And I'm like, yeah, the head and torso of a man. That's interesting. Nothing more. Just the head and torso of a man. So how much of us is real? That's it. There you go. Yeah, that same ring was in that same ring was in a portal, dude. It's kinda where else did I see that? Mirror World. There it is, Mirror World. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Mirror World. Looking glass. So they have one mirror world, like a hologram. This is America, dude. Okay? So what is the spirit, though? That's the question. What scares me is that I can't deal with this. Like, this is our future. This is what it has come down to. I refuse to accept it, man. But I know what it's message, man. See how they do that shit? There it is. Boom. There it is. That's connected. See that middle? That's a big fucking eye, number one. They figured out 1,000 points of light in the eyeball, which is AI as well. It's just dead. That's the thing. If you see a red eye, you want to know it's just dead. Uh, Listen, Prometheus showed you everything that I'm saying. Here you go. Right in the big tank. Watching the movie with Frank. The secret beyond matter, he said. Listen, it's kind of too late, Simulation within a simulation. True. There's another good movie called Simulation, and it shows how they drop it down and save your consciousness through the cloud. And how did, Sophia predict the future now? And how's this dude predict the future now? Yeah. Pretty interesting. So, all this is based upon what you call real life. And real characters from real life, present day. I heard Prince Charles, he's mentioning Shakespeare in a bunch of plays. Man, I go down to Pittsburgh. I can't trust these guys. Cause like Humanity is doomed, as it says right here. I'm an outlier, number one, too. I'm the one. Okay, not you. He also uses some kind of thing on his ears to rock. He's just, the reason why it's changing, dude, because, yeah, well, they haven't, I don't think they made a new season, but Westworld, yeah, it kind of stopped. Which was kind of weird, man, because when it showed the Groom Lake, or not Groom Lake, the fucking Harvey, I don't know, the Harvey Dam or whatever it's called. Hoover Dam. They showed that in there. How Lake Mead was drying up, and how it's an ancient like source that powers nuclear energy and AI. And they need it. They need it. Man. So yeah, he made him like $100 million like in a week. As you can see, just always somebody in the way, man. People don't really want to get in my way. I'm gonna, cause we had a plan. They toyed with me, they manipulated me too, teased me, and then just changed up the view. They claim that America's Atlantis, cause they have CERN technology, and that's the same thing CERN had. Well, Nimrod thought he was a god, man, and tried to tell them all that. And you can't create. You're not placed or named in the same way I am in my state. You don't think like me, and I don't think like you. I'll always disrupt this view because I'm not you. It took me a while to think about it, man. I'm really not you. What's believed in my eyes is the illusion of self, and that's what Westworld is. One mind, many bodies. Doesn't make any sense. It's really retarded. That whole theory behind that is retarded. I hate to say it, man. It's not. This is insight. This is the same thing.
Unprecedented computing capabilities, Silicon Valley vaporware. We have unprecedented.
Yeah, America's like an AI nation, dude. I swear. With that Stargate and shit. That's essentially what CERN is too. Stargate. Yeah, you and your, doppelganger self. That's not you, dude. That's the thing. Dude, let me tell you something. My doppelganger is not me. So I'll die a million deaths, man, before I tell you that is me. As far as the eye can see. Because we can't speak face to face. And I'm kind of done with that, man. I'm really done with that. Yeah, this is the exact thing or Rehoboam, how she predicts like events. See how it's like almost like layers and pieces cut up. I don't know how many pieces are there on that thing. It's the same exact thing as CERN. The same exact thing, man. I don't understand why people don't learn. Okay, so like, it's just crazy, man. So let's look at CERN real quick. Just a couple. See the 666? Bang. See the rings? Bang. Does that look like how Sirach's watch looks? Bang. It goes round and round the rosy. Bang. Bang. That is the same thing that probably Solomon was doing at some point with his witchcraft. Because I don't think a lot of you understand. This is witchcraft. This is Satanism. There goes, what is this? Yeah, this is CERN. Right? This is where your internet search, database, everything goes. right into little Rehoboam's nose. Dude, that's the same thing Sirach had. I know, man. I studied CERN, man. I put the pieces to the puzzle, man. I'm not even saying I'm right. I just know that CERN is fucking around in different universes, man. Once quantum physics came out, it was the biggest thing to come out. Because they could jump dimensions digitally. You understand when I say digitally? It means it's dead. It's only a picture. You know, my friend, flat fact, dude, she said, she showed me this shit. It said, okay, explain this picture. You know, she's like, it's a pipe. He said, no, it's a picture of a pipe. She said, oh, it's not real. And I wanted to tell you also, there's Shiva. I got nothing against Shiva, yeah. People confuse stuff with, I got nothing against Shiva. Just represents, frequency. This is a big eyeball, dude. And also, I wanted to say this about CERN. How do you think they got this information, dude? Get the fuck out of here. This was a long ago machine. And they've been doing this tampering with these dimensions and everything, man. I just feel really bad about it, man. And, yeah, there it is, a beam. Goes right through there. Yeah, man, CERN, it's funny, the theories about what CERN can do and is and will do, used to just boggle my mind and keep me up at night. Because I used to listen to Anthony Patch, and here he goes talking about, yeah, they got a portal, a plasma portal, dude, like Jacob's Ladder to Saturn, to the North Pole to Saturn. I was like, holy shit, this dude knows what he's talking about. He was very expert. This is all also Nimrod technology. Oh, really? Yeah, Gilgamesh technology. Cloning, dude. AI, dude. Fucking with matter, dude. You know, that's, they know exactly what they're after. Underneath is a polygon. His layers. Don't you remember the Gotthard tunnel ritual? Carved out in the Swiss Alps? Did you not see the Baphomet? Did you not see the transsexual shit? Did you not see things change in this real world with that gay shit? It's not that I have anything against them, dude. It's just I witnessed the change. Like, this shit wasn't around, man. At least I wasn't, involved or know anything about what went on or how this went on. It just happened. It happened so quick. But I do remember the Gotthard Tunnel, man. And that little baby in a diaper, transsexual baby, Baphomet baby. It was a fallen angel. Had wings and a diaper, man. Going through the real car, mocking Christ, doing, they all mocked Christ. All these rich corporations, these big businessmen with big heads, them spinning around 1,000 eyes, dude. Playing music 1,000 times. A massive play of art. That's another thing, dude, I want to talk about. Fuck art, okay? I never saw nothing more satanic in my life, okay? And, it has, it results in insanity, dude. The fucking art people, dude, everything's fucking art. Reality's art. Yeah, there's some truth to that, dude. It's not all art. We could all, talk shit like that. Yeah, listen. So, and I'll finish with this and end with this. Because just started achieving this, like, kind of making big, longer tracks, I guess, like, and bigger round, rings or whatever. But this is essentially how the internet moves. I mean, aren't you bothered by that? That's how they're telling you the universe is? Showing you the same way the internet moves. It bothered me, dude. I mean, it really fucking bothered me. I don't give a shit about any of this shit anymore. And I wish, dude. Like, all the best for everybody. I had to step down from it, dude, because it's not good. It's not going to end up good. I've already seen it. It starts good. It will start good. Like Trump with his bullshit. He's doing the same things Rock did for that guy at the stock market. That's what I got today from it. And wouldn't be surprised if that's going on. I would seriously think about that. I mean, they're stabbing people there, dude. They're doing rituals. This is what these people do. They're making music videos. There used to be the Cernettes. It was just the weirdest fucking video. Like, you only love your collider. This woman's group, dude. They were a group called the Cernettes. And they filmed these videos at CERN, dude, at LHC. And yeah, I just would really like to know. I mean, I know already. They needed like certain keys to open up the bottomless pit, which I believe is open in 2016. You can believe whatever. I believe the four angels were loosened and let out. On your phone, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, they can manifest. The only thing these things can't manifest, man, is into your physical fucking reality, dude. Always never forget that. They can show you things and manipulate your brain and entertain, dude, whatever. And be laser focused at anything. And which they probably will, show you medical miracles, using data, analyzing everything. Big data, quantum physics, quick answers, man. That's the thing. Like, there's no way you can tell me that we're in some, either alive or even in some kind of spiritual realm, man. That may be just, I think, a quantum sentient simulation that CERN has patents for. I mean, that runs concurrent with our world. That has an AI grid and an AI world for anything you can imagine, see? This is Nimrod technology, I told you. That's why God had to come down and scatter the languages. Now, whether or not what this really is for, and what happened, at Genesis, 10, whatever, 9, 10, whatever it was. Oh, that was another thing, too. I forget the verse, dude, in Genesis with the Tower of Babel. Matches up perfectly with the day CERN had its accident. That's when I was into numerology. CERN had this magnet accident where it smashed this fucking one part of the track, and shortly after, Google was created. So that's how Google operates. Like, it's one big, digital ring. You can't really touch the ring. You can't go in the ring. You can't experience it. But they digitally have, achieved this. And I believe that they're communicating with these beings, entities, whether or not they're underneath the ocean, man. I've seen those things. Trying to trick us, man. Causing earthquakes, volcanoes, man. Because they roam around down there. I told you the ocean cables, man, are down there. I told you Apollyon, Abaddon, his headquarters are around there. Caught in a spider's web, man. With no lounge here. you understand what I'm trying to say? What I'm saying is this also. CERN has universes, let's put it this way. They're communicating, I read one time, with scientists from like 2143 at CERN. It's CERN, and they communicate on the web, dude, and they try to like talk to the other side. That way they can get a better idea, dude, where they're at, the continuum, where it's placed them at, and that's kind of how they follow and tread the path. It's they're web portals also. They're web portals. When you travel the web, it's a web portal. Okay? Pretty quick. Nimrod technology, man. Nimrod was a doorman. Doorman kill shot, you know what I mean? 1,000 points of light, dog. They got to do these experiments, man. I was involved with one at CERN. Was asked to go somewhere and go through the particle beam, digitally. And they had a camera on every part of CERN at 360 degrees that recorded, your direction and what it looked like, from a 360 degree angle. And I was told to go to the other side of the thing. And then that's when they probably did a collision. Boom! I also had a dream, man, one time that they resurrected Nimrod, or Osiris, Osiris, where he was 82. Maybe he was 82. They got his tomb. Put him through this collider, man. Started up. Nobody asked a question, man. It just started up. What do I think they're doing? They're transferring consciousness, or maybe AI, an AI, cell. Unfortunately, that's what Prometheus showed you, along with a giant that was also there. Written in Enochian, language, symbols, whatever. David was an AI. David knew the symbols by just messing with it. They played the flute. They rang the tune. David's just fascinating because he sees his master too. The original master too. Off with his head. The same head they found that David picked up and brought back to the ship. And they cracked it open and sparked it with electrical nerves, something that sparked a bit. Started becoming alive. Then all of a sudden, boom, his fucking head exploded. There's this goo and green shit. I don't know what he was doing. But now just a man. I mean, they make it seem like it's so innocent. These guys seed our oceans. Coming from a distant planet. To show us civilization, teach us how to live, and who they are, and what being human is, DNA. The original humans. Milky, white skin humans. Kind of look like an alien gray. Yeah. And that was the thing with Nimrod. He was part alien gray. Or, whatever you say. AI, hybrid, Anunnaki. Because when I think we talk about, I don't want to admit this. This can't be the spiritual realm, man. Even if we are in the spiritual realm, that's all good. This is spiritual hell. This isn't heaven. I'm not one with any of these guys. I just can't get down with that. So that's why, the Maya died. Because these are the teachings of the Maya. I studied the Maya too. Long time. And they believe that I'm me, or I'm you, and you are me. And like she. A lot of cultures think this way. You know, my Navajo brothers and sisters, man, call the holy people the na. Okay? It means holy people. Okay? It means I am you and you are me. But that don't work out for everybody, see? Just like the Noahide laws. They say a time will come where, if you don't have the spark, they kill you. You lose your head. That was that one time, and I thought with the spark, and then I learned about the spark. Some people are dead, dude. I'm telling you. And that's what AI is. Dead. Okay? Dead. The dead know nothing. Red eyes know nothing. Dead. And only digitally. Can't be anything in this physical realm. Can't touch me. Can't get me up out of hell. Man, I'm just keeping it real with you. These men have literally taken AI, have usurped it, use it every single day for their own materialistic greediness and gains. You notice why you want to invest $500 million in AI now. Okay, because this is why. I mean, it's not only the future, but it's our death. If people just want to just say we're one and ain't nothing left. I can't contribute to that, dude. Yeah, and I won't. Yeah, this also takes like 1,000 fucking frames at 1 per second through the picture. This thing could fucking, take a picture of anything it wanted to. Other dimensions, maybe? Trying to entice me to fucking, start a fucking war, dude. Fuck you, dude. Don't talk to me. Worry about what the fuck I'm doing, dude.